Hello, my YouTube family. Igor here to talk to you about SMCI. This is an update video from last week. The video was titled SMCI Short Term Squeeze Potential. So if you like my content, please subscribe, like, comment. The algorithm shows that 75% of my viewers are not subscribed. So, I do this for free, and a small token will be for you to subscribe to my video if you like my content. So on Friday, Fintel reported that JP Morgan changed their studies for SMCI from short from underweight to neutral. So if you can see here on the screen, a lot of institutions are pouring into SMCI. So there is 1,291 funds, all institutional reporting position in in SMCI. So which is an increase of 428 owners, or 49, almost 50% in the last quarter, and also an average portfolio weight of all the funds that own SMCI increased by 72%. So this is very good because a lot of big money is pouring into SMCI. Everybody want to take a piece of that pie. So from the JP Morgan changing their underweight to neutral, the price prediction went to $45, which is a good increase from the current price. It's all about what I see in the chart. I trade what I see in the chart, not what I believe or what uh, you know other institution price targets. So if we look at it, we still, on Friday we had almost, it was almost a 10%. It kind of dropped back to and closed at 42.15, which is you can see the price up top, which is still above the 41.95 price that I spoke about last week. So that means the structure is still intact, right? If it broke below that, then the structure will be on the weekly, then we have to look at it differently. But the technical analysis from last week is still intact. So if you want to watch that video, it will be on the top right corner. At the end, you can click and watch that video. So if you move on, we move on to the 4 hour chart. You can see that we had issues because a lot of investors were waiting on the FOMC. The GTC was last week, which was really phenomenal for SMCI and Nvidia, but a lot of investors were kind of worried about the FOMC meeting with Jerome Powell. So you can see that the stock kind of stayed within the band that I spoke about last week. Last week technical content was really great because it kind of proved that the structure, within which we should stay and keep being bullish on SMCI. So with during the FOMC meeting, the SMCI dropped to 37, I believe, which was 36, 37, which was still within this 36, 38 zone that we spoke about last week. And then SMCI moved back above the 41.95 line that we spoke about next week too. So if you look at the volume towards the end of the day, the volume started to pick up. So you can see a peak in the volume. If we were to kind of draw a line here, we will see that the volume kind of picked up here. We can see the volume kind of picked up until close, and this close, it's a Friday close, so I did expect this, some people to sell and the volume to be a little bit lower, but it looks good. We stayed at the support. We bounced off of the support that we talked about last week, and we're still above the 41.95. The RSI is at 50, which is 53.96, which is at a very good point. And if you look at the MACD, the black line came, it's coming back above the red line, and you can see a double bottom here for the accumulation and distribution. So you typically double bottom and bounce means we are looking at a bullish pattern. So next week should be very interesting for SMCI. I did get into some calls on Friday around, I think, 10 a.m. When the price moved above the 40, but I used the 5 minute chart to pick up that those calls. So now, if we break past the $45 line, the $45 zone, I expect a little bit of sell off, and then I expect a bounce, right? I do expect a bounce from here. It will go to the 45, and then come back to support, and then probably will short squeeze to between 50 and 55 intact. So once we cross that $45 line, we are expecting to come back to support, and from there to short squeeze to 50, 55. But with what's going on in the market right now, the market are reacting to what the administration is doing. So I will recommend everyone to keep an eye on the news, and make sure to trade what you see in the chart, and take the news into account if you want to enter into some long term. But short term, I will just go with the chart, and then let everything play out. And also, let's move on to the 1 hour chart. If you look at that 1 hour chart, this is the 1 hour chart. You can see that even this week, SMCI, even if it made a lower highs, SMCI's the lower high of this week is still higher than the lower high of last week. So this kind of still telling us that we are in still the structure is still intact, and we got shaky a little bit with the FOMC and the tariffs. So yeah, keep that in mind. So everyone, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube that makes video, some technical analysis on what I think, and take my charting and add it to your own tool or arsenal, and then let's go and conquer the market. If you like my content, please subscribe, and comment. That will help the algorithm send the videos to more people. And thank you so much for watching. Peace.